Welcome to Cape Town News. Today is Wednesday, the 27th of August, 2025, and here's what's making headlines in the Western Cape. Western Cape leaders slam deadly taxi shootings as terror against commuters. Surfer tragically killed at Big Bay after board strike. Cape Town rocked by 5 murders in weekend of bloody gunfire. Province clamps down on illegal street racing and vehicle impoundment. Super sub Phili secures crucial win for Stellenbosch FC. Mind-bending new Museum of Illusions opens in Cape Town. Sunny skies and cool breezes across the Cape with clean swells and early tides. The Western Cape government has issued a stern condemnation of the deadly taxi violence that flared up this week, claiming multiple lives across Philippine East, Khayelitsha and Makassar. Provincial Mobility Minister Isaac Sileku and Community Safety Minister Anro Marais labelled the attacks as acts of terror that target innocent commuters and destabilise communities. On Monday and Tuesday, several people were killed in shootings linked to the ongoing conflict between rival associations, Cape Amalgamated Taxi Association and Cape Organisation for the Democratic Taxi Association. Minister Marais called on residents to assist SAPs with information, stressing the importance of community cooperation in halting the violence. Minister Sileku warned that individuals undermining peace efforts will face the full force of the law and confirmed that new regulatory interventions are being explored to restore order. City of Cape Town Urban Mobility MACO member Rob Quintus also condemned the incidents in the Helderberg region, including Somerset West and Lwandle, where intimidation and armed attacks forced early school closures. False Bay Primary and Firgrove Primary dismissed learners amid safety concerns. All stakeholders are now calling for a recommitment to peace by all taxi industry role players. The Western Cape remains resolute in its aim to safeguard lives, commuters and transport workers, and authorities say they will intensify operations across hotspot areas this week. A devastating surfing accident unfolded on Saturday at Big Bay Beach in Bloberg Strand, where a surfer was fatally struck by his own board. Emergency medical services responded swiftly to the drowning call at 1:04 p.m. But despite resuscitation efforts, the individual could not be saved. The Western Cape Department of Health extended its heartfelt condolences and urged the public to respect the family's privacy. The incident has sparked renewed safety discussions among the local surf community. Meanwhile, in a separate event, a 47-year-old trail runner was injured during the Montague Mountain Mania race. The Western Cape Emergency Medical Services, in partnership with the Air Mercy Service, launched a daring mountain rescue using a helicopter to extract the injured runner from the Cogman's Kloof Trail. Wilderness Search and Rescue's David Nell praised the quick-thinking crew who used a torch to signal the aircraft. A rescue climber and paramedic were lowered, securing the runner into a harness and airlifting her to a landing zone where she was transferred to hospital. The dual emergencies have once again highlighted the critical importance of emergency response teams in the Western Cape's vast and often rugged terrain, where outdoor recreation carries risks despite the region's natural allure. Authorities encourage all hikers and surfers to remain vigilant and ensure safety precautions are strictly followed. Cape Town endured a wave of bloodshed over the weekend, with 5 people killed and 5 more injured in a string of shootings that swept across Eerste Rivier, Ravensmead and Kraaifontein. The deadliest occurred early Sunday morning in Daventry Street, Eerste Rivier, where 3 armed suspects stormed into a yard and opened fire, killing 3 men aged between 18 and 39. Hours earlier, a 15-year-old was gunned down in Canterbury Street, Eureka Estate, with 3 others, including 2 teens, seriously injured. In Wallerstein, Kraaifontein, a 19-year-old lost his life and 2 others were wounded in another shooting. The Serious and Violent Crimes Unit has taken over the investigations, but no arrests have been made. The motive remains unknown in all 3 cases. SAPS is appealing to the public for any information that may help bring those responsible to justice. Authorities are also working with community leaders to address the surge in gang-linked violence that has plagued these areas. The recent killings come amid rising concern over public safety, with Cape Townians once again calling for increased police visibility, protection, and proactive community policing to prevent further bloodshed. The Western Cape government is taking a tougher stance on illegal street racing, revealing plans to amend the province's Road Traffic Act to broaden enforcement powers. MEC Bonginkosi Madikizela confirmed that new legislative tools could empower law enforcement to impound vehicles involved in reckless driving, drag racing, or repeat traffic offences. This crackdown is backed by recent stats showing over 4,600 traffic violations and 404 speeding fines issued during a week-long operation. 14 vehicles were impounded and 78 were deemed unroadworthy. Dangerous speeds were recorded, including 161 kilometers per hour in a 120 zone and 114 kilometers per hour in an 80 zone. DA MPL Dalen Mitchell called the amendments a necessary move to close legal loopholes and enhance road safety. Officials warn that illegal street racing remains a persistent and deadly problem, particularly in Cape Town's suburbs. The Department of Transport emphasized that safety is a shared responsibility and has urged all road users to adhere to the rules. Provincial traffic officers will maintain round-the-clock operations, roadblocks, and speed enforcement this weekend to deter reckless drivers and protect public safety. Stellenbosch FC bagged their first Betway Premiership win of the season last night with a 1-0 victory over Marumo Gallants at Danny Craven Stadium. Once again, it was 20-year-old super sub Langaleel Phili who broke the deadlock, coming off the bench to strike from the edge of the box. Phili's third goal of the season comes just weeks after he netted the winner in the MTN 8 quarter-final. Stellenbosch had struggled through the first half with few chances and a notably rough contest from the visitors. Andre de Jong's glancing header, which skimmed the bar, was their only early opportunity. Gallant supplied physical pressure with tackles targeting winger Devon Titus, sparking fury from coach Steve Barker. However, Stellenbosch weathered the challenge and now prepare for a big clash this weekend against Mamelodi Sundowns at Athlone Stadium. The victory lifts morale and puts the Maroons back in the chase early in the season. Phili's consistency as a game changer is now drawing national attention, with many seeing him as a future Bafana Bafana regular. With home support growing, Stellenbosch FC is hoping to carry this momentum into what promises to be a fiery local encounter on Saturday. Cape Townians can now lose themselves in a surreal new experience as the Museum of Illusions opens its doors on Kloof Street in Gardens. Featuring over 60 optical illusions, immersive installations, and brain-teasing puzzles, this global franchise, now in its 61st location, is designed to twist perception and ignite curiosity. From the gravity-defying tilted room to the spinning vortex tunnel, visitors can clone themselves, shrink, swap heads, or even walk through kaleidoscopic patterns. It's a science meets art playground for all ages. Originating in Croatia in 2015, the museum has become a worldwide sensation. Cape Town joins Joburg, Nairobi, and Cairo in hosting the African branches. It's ideal for families, date nights, or school groups. And yes, it's a selfie lover's dream. Entry is staggered every 20 minutes, and booking online is encouraged. The museum is cashless. Tickets cost 250 Rand for adults and 200 Rand for children and seniors, with family packs available. Opening hours are 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Sunday to Wednesday, and until 10 p.m. Thursday to Saturday. For more info or to book private events like birthday parties or workshops, email info@moicapetown.co.za. The museum promises an unforgettable journey into the impossible, right in the heart of the mother city. Here is your money, commodities, and crypto updates. Starting with major currencies. The US dollar is trading at 17 Rand and 64 cents. The British pound stands at 23 Rand and 74 cents. And the euro will cost you 20 Rand and 51 cents. Moving to the commodities market. Gold is priced at 1,918 Rand and 72 cents per gram. Silver is trading at 21 Rand and 84 cents per gram. Platinum is valued at 767 Rand and 44 cents per gram. And Brent crude oil is trading at $66.23 per barrel. In the cryptocurrency market, Bitcoin is valued at 1,961,791 Rand, while Ethereum is trading at 80,787 Rand. Ripple XRP is priced at 52 Rand and 86 cents. And finally, Solana is trading at 3,473 Rand. Keep in mind that these numbers are based on the latest data, but may still change as markets fluctuate in the course of the day. Tomorrow's weather across the Cape promises a bright and breezy day. Cape Town will be sunny with a high of 18 degrees Celsius and a cool northwesterly breeze reaching 20 kilometers per hour. Paarl and Stellenbosch will enjoy similar conditions, with crisp morning lows of 8 degrees Celsius and mild highs of 19 degrees Celsius under clear skies. Sunrise is at 7:06 a.m. and sunset at 6:28 p.m. Ocean users can expect clean 2.4-meter swells from the southwest, with wave conditions ideal for experienced surfers. Tides at Table Bay are as follows: low tide at 6:13 a.m., high tide at 12:38 p.m., and another low tide at 6:49 p.m. Coastal winds remain moderate, and no rainfall is expected. So pack a light jacket, enjoy the fresh air, and make the most of a beautiful Thursday ahead in the Mother City. With that, we conclude today's bulletin, and now you know what's happening in the Mother City. Thank you for watching Cape Town News. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a story. We appreciate your support. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget tomorrow's Cape Town News drops right here on YouTube at 12 noon. Meanwhile, stay safe, informed, and connected.